Yeah.
We have to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Cheers. We both have water. Mine is flavored.
Cheers.
Yeah, I didn't open it.
I will probably need more water.
Yeah.
During the duration of this recording.
I was like gonna go. I'm like, no, it's not open.
These are good. Dangerous.
You can have one if you want.
Maybe
After
in
your
a
water.
few. Maybe in a few.
I mean, I drink regular Wagyu.
Wagyu.
It's because I was doing the baby voice
You're
earlier.
Wagyu.
I was doing the baby voice earlier. No.
It's been a long time.
Anyways, hi, I'm Lorrie.
I am Mel.
I don't know why I'm looking down at that screen.
Hi.
The camera's there.
I always look down here.
I know. I'll
Rookie.
glance just to check, but
Rookie,
you
but
look there.
What's up, Mel here?
If you don't know us, it's because we've been gone for like 3 months.
or
Because of life.
or a whole year.
Because January's been a tough year. January's been a tough year.
Especially if you live in this country.
Welcome to 30s Dirty Thoughtin'. And usually we have like a regular topic, but because we've been gone for so long, this is going to be a catch-up rant of, I don't know, maybe of how we're all feeling going into 2025 right now.
Yeah.
So it's February now, finally. Just expressing our stuffs, shooting the shit. It's been 84 years. I haven't seen this one in 84 years, that's why.
Oh, yeah. Fact. Last time we saw each other was November.
Yes.
Like,
To watch my partner at like a little show to sing.
yes. And that was like really cute and fun. But it's been a minute, and like holidays were happening, and family gatherings, and sicknesses, and
Yeah, because you've been sick forever.
yeah.
Because I think a couple of times we were supposed to come be like, I'm sick now. Which is fine, because I happen to Kaylee too. Like, we try to hang out a couple times, like, I'm sick. Well, she also works with kindergartners, so.
Oh, that'll do it.
And you know, kids be snotty.
That'll do it.
Like sneezing and shit.
Oh, God.
Children are gross.
Bless all of the people that are working with kids right now, because I know y'all are going through it. But I hope Katie gets better.
I mean, she's fine now. We just hung out the other day. We went ice skating.
Oh, okay, I
the
saw
other
that.
day, so-
That's cute. Yeah, it felt like I was sick forever, like the longest.
Yeah, you said you had the flu.
Yeah, I had
Which
the.
sucks.
I
Were you
feel
throwing
like-
up? The last time I had the flu when I was a
No.
kid, I was like throwing up.
No, thank God. No, I was just like really nauseous. I had the chills. I had a fever. I had a high fever. High being like 102. So like that, I think that's considerably high.
I mean, does anyone ever say medium fever? I'm about medium.
just 99.
Just about medium. Yeah, no.
When I dropped down to 99, I was like, I'm normal. Fuck out of here. Ain't no medium anything.
99% sure I'm okay.
Right. But yeah, I just felt like I was like sick forever, because I was really sick for about a couple days. So I had a fever for 2 days, and then I got okay. And then Travis, my boyfriend, got sick after me, and then it felt like he was sick for longer. So it felt like he had a fever for like a few days. So on the 30th was Travis's birthday, and then we went to Pennsylvania to snowboard.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me you're sick, and I saw you on snowboard. I was like, this bitch lied to me. I mean, it was
No.
days later, but I was just like,
No.
she lied.
Because
to
the
me?
thing is, like, I was getting sick, and I felt it, and then
I'm
like,
sure
and then
snowboarding didn't.
and then he got sick on the trip. He was sick on the trip.
Oh, got it.
Like, we were not feeling good, but we booked this, so we had to do it. And it was, like,
Yeah,
on his
for sure.
birthday, so
I
it was
get
like
that.
whatever, fine. And yeah, he was like really sick on the drive up there too. Like I think he had a fever on the drive up there. So like he sort of kicked it off, and then.
So you're
I
blaming
got
Travis.
sick.
Travis, she says it's your
No, it actually wasn't. It actually wasn't, because we were with my family for Christmas, and then my cousin's two sons were.
See, children. It's children. Always children.
It was the children.
Don't act like I hate children or
It
anything.
was
I
the
have nieces
children.
and nephews that I love. But it's just, I mean, I
They
think
get
I used
sick
to get sick
often.
all the time when I was a kid too. So it's like,
They get sick often.
it's just a thing that happens. Their immune systems
Yeah.
are weak little babies.
Exactly. And not only the kids were, but like my aunt came from DR. That's when I told you I couldn't make it to the holiday market.
Yes, yeah. I remember.
Because both my aunts came from DR, and we were hanging out with them. They came, and then my aunt, as soon as she got here, she started coughing. And I don't know what it is, but people from DR, they don't cover their mouths. I don't know. Maybe it's because y'all live like in the Caribbean or like
well,
y'all like.
I just find, well, maybe it is that thing, but obviously COVID really made people, well, actually, you know what? Post-COVID, people went back to being disgusting.
Just regular. Because you even in the streets of New York, it's just.
Well, I've always hated it. My mom used to just get mad at me if I was coughing out, like if I was sick. And if I wear a mask, it's because I'm probably sick.
Right, exactly.
So if you're still getting mad at people for wearing masks, you're dumb. Because
they're trying to protect you.
So my ass doesn't cough all over you. And now that we had COVID, like the whole COVID thing, like made me more comfortable. Just fuck it, I'm gonna wear it outside if I'm sick. Like,
right.
Because sometimes I have to go do shit. Like right now, I'm home alone. If I got sick right now, while Charlie's in Miami, like I have to still do my errands and shit. I could order stuff, but sometimes they don't always have stuff on GoPuff or whatever the fuck. So
right, exactly. So it's just I don't know what it is, but they were not covering their mouths, and there was just germs everywhere. So one of the kids, I think, kind of like coughed around Travis, and he felt the sprinkles of germs. Ew. So I was like, oh shit, I think that's where it fucking started then, right there. And then, like, I was around my aunts, and I just feel like it was just like a cocktail of germs just in the air. So
disgusting.
It was just kind of like that. And then,
I keep trying to move this, but it's still in the camera. So, like, I'm just going to have it in the camera.
Fuck it. No sponsorship, though.
Actually, you can sponsor me if you want, because I love these.
Only if you want. But yeah, it was the first couple weeks of January, and it was just like not great.
On topic, but still like away from what you were just talking about, is when you get sick, are you guys still like, babe, don't kiss me, but then they still kiss you?
No, we kissing.
I always tell, dude, I'm always like, Charlie, you can't, you're gonna get sick. She's like, so? And she'll also like sneak and like do it. And then she does get sick. And then look at us.
And it's just kind of like we're sleeping in the same bed. Like, even if we weren't to kiss, your hot breath is on me.
Nah, dude, I'm very careful. I would just turn the other way, and I always try to take my medicine as much as I can. I try to sweat it out, or like, but Charlie refuses, so.
Yeah, I didn't care. He was sick, and I was like, whatever. Whatever. I get sick, then I get sick. I'm just gonna have to trust that my immune system got me. You know what I mean? And it did, eventually. It did. But, it took a while. Because I think after I got the flu, I think I had like another viral sort of infection. Because in Puerto Rico, I was sick. And it just felt like there was like a buildup of mucus in my chest.
Might have
had
a sinus infection.
Yeah, I think so.
I had like 4 last year, so.
Yeah, I feel like I just like don't want to be on antibiotics anymore. I'm in this really holistic kind of journey right now. We'll talk about it later. But it's just like not good in the long run.
Well, yeah, but
for the body.
It's okay for like doing it once, and then you have to take care of yourself after that, so you don't have to get. Because I had a bunch of sinus infections, because that's why I started allergy shots. I basically couldn't breathe for 6 months.
Are you still doing allergy shots?
Yeah. I'm on maintenance now, so it's like every 5 weeks instead of every week now. And eventually it'll get further and further apart.
And do you feel like it's...
Yeah, I can breathe again.
Were you ever like this in California?
Oh, I had terrible allergies since I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
But I've never had like sinus infections like that before.
Oh, God.
Okay, what else? Nice. A lot has happened in like the last few
months.
A
lot has happened. Yeah, we got back from Puerto Rico to TikTok being banned for 24 hours or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's a whole... I mean, if you voted for Trump, I'm just going to say it right now, just don't even listen to us at this point.
If you voted for Trump,
or if
why are you here?
If you're open to opinions and you're realizing how much of a shit show things are happening, then I guess listen.
If you're having voter regrets.
If you're in the find out part of your company, find out. Which has been happening, I've noticed with people.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, the election happened, and like, well, a bunch of other stuff, and then the swearing in office.
So many people thought it was a game, I think.
25, you know, it's just like it was January for so long.
January.
Which like I thought was a good and bad thing. I think a good thing because like, you know, I don't have Burps.
That sounded juicy.
No, it's because I was trying to hold it in, but then like...
Come on, don't do that again.
But like, I was like, maybe it'll just give me time to get my shit together. But also, it's been a long time. Because, you know, I got fresh off a layoff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I can say this now because I don't work there anymore. But I worked at TikTok. I got laid off in like November.
Yeah.
I have a severance and all that stuff. But, you know, it's only going to last so long. Yeah, I mean, I knew the band was coming. I was planning to leave anyways.
Mm-hmm. You were.
Because it wasn't looking good anyways. But still, I guess it was just that. Honestly, getting laid off was fine because they pay out more than just my vacation when because you get a severance. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. But, you know, I'm still in the space of, like, starting a new business and trying to get freelance work for now until I can, like, find some part-time or full-time job or something. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the TikTok ban, but the whole thing was, like, it was weird propaganda because, you know, it says we're working with a president. He wasn't president yet when they banned it. And then when it came back 2 days later or whatever, it was like, thanks to President Trump. And,
right.
And it sucks because watching the court stuff with Shu, the CEO, and seeing how dumb like all the questions they kept asking him, I had some respect for him because he was like, you know, he was the sir, I'm Singaporean kind of situation. But, you know, he's still also just another rich guy supporting other rich guys because putting, like, thanks to President Trump, even though he's the one who started it. He literally called for the ban for TikTok. There's literal video evidence of it. And, you know, I wouldn't even cover it right now because you could literally look on the internet and there's plenty of people who posted it. I'm just tired. I don't need to do... Because there's also an amount of delusion, which I realized just with the whole voting thing, is that they've just reached a point of delusion where no facts are going to matter at all. It's like a celebrity fandom where it's almost gone bigger than the celebrity themselves, and, like, you can't say anything. And even if there are true and you have literal evidence... Right,
like in your face.
There's a lot of denial, you know?
Because, like, even the Elon Musk thing recently,
everyone's learning what DEI actually means and what tariffs are, finally. I saw this video of a guy, you know, it's one of those videos where they kind of go out in, like, a conservative area, like, and they're like, you know, the man on the street situation, and one guy's like, I'm a small business and this is going to help. He's like, you know, you're actually going to get affected by it a lot, especially if you import things.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
And I think a lot of people are finding that out. Also, DEI, where people are like, it's a race thing. Like, no, it's like everybody. It's like everybody. Disability, women, if you're pregnant, your parents who have to probably get, like, some sort of Medicare and other things. It's everything.
Yeah, I think that, unfortunately, when elections come around, people just look at headlines of articles or sound bites instead of actually doing their research on what basic politics are.
I mean, you can just, like, read a book.
I mean, like, I just feel like most of the people in the country, apparently they have, like, a 6th grade level, like, reading level. Like, and that's kind of disappointing. But I feel like that's what caused this, you know, like, people just don't really understand. They just listen to the buzzwords.
Well, that's the thing. That was a video I'd seen before, like, the election had happened. It was like, the problem with the Democratic side is that look, as we should have the facts and we should have the receipts for the backup, but it's like Trump comes in with buzzwords and promises, and it doesn't matter if he has proof or not. That's all people want to hear, because, you know, it's like when you go out with friends and you have too many options and no one's making a decision. Sometimes people just want an answer, and that's how it decided for them, so they'll just go for it. Yeah. And that's basically what it was.
That's what happened. I think the Democrats' problem was what it was about the right side was that they had answers, no matter how false they were and no matter how much they didn't have any solution at all. They didn't explain how they were going to do it. They just said, we're going to lower the price of eggs. We're going to kick the Mexicans
out. Eggs are so
out.
expensive and I can't find them anywhere.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and that's affecting us right now into 2025. I didn't want to dwell on too many politics for too long.
But
I feel like we're all feeling it already.
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah, I was like, my mom, she called me on the way over here, and she was like, do you have your ID on you? And I was like, yes, of course I have my ID. She was like, do you have like a photocopy of your passport on you or whatever? And I was like, yes, I have a picture of my passport. Yes, of course. And she was like, be careful out there, be careful. And I was just like, okay. Like, I wasn't born here. But,
me neither.
But like, I'm a legal U.S. citizen.
Same.
So they can fucking try me, but it's already affecting like our neighbors, our friends of friends, our family friends, our relatives and stuff like that. So
all the brown people for Trump, guys.
Yeah,
also fuck around, find out.
You know, honestly,
they don't care if you're legal.
Honestly, even the brown people that did vote for Trump, like, y'all be safe out there.
I'm still gonna suck.
I mean, it is. It's gonna suck for everyone, and I just want to say, like, please watch your back. That's it. Just please watch your back,
everybody.
Yeah.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
God.
But really though.
Oh God. But anywho, I'm glad TikTok is back.
Even though it's propaganda, but I still just watch cat videos and send them to you anyway.
It's cat videos, it's food videos, it's gay shit.
That's it. I can repost a lot of stuff that are like maybe political just because of like we're still in a fucked up space.
For sure.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
and then with Facebook, nothing's fine anyways. Nothing's good.
No. I honestly, I feel like although this guy is elected into office right now, I felt like he was always going to be elected into office. But I think that the consequences or the aftermath is going to be a big revolution. And I feel like I already see that happening. Like there's organizations.
You also not on this. Neither one of us today.
There are organizations like fundraising for, you know, like insurances and like, you know, minorities and people who are struggling right now. So I think that although this is happening, I feel like this is going to be like a call for community.
Yeah.
And togetherness.
Help each other, and
so
we'll get through this somehow.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. And I think there's definitely a lot of that at the end of the tunnel about this. So
just right now it's hurting. All of us are hurting, I think.
Right. But yeah. Let's wrap that up.
Yeah, that's too long on it.
Too long. I just feel like I can't believe you haven't seen Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think,
well, it's not even, we haven't watched any really, like, new movies. Like I said, we wanted to watch it in theaters.
Yeah.
And it just never happened. I think our seasonal depression, and also I've been, like, trying to do this business. I've been stressed.
I hear you.
Like, mad stressed that I can't even, like, find the time to go outside to watch a movie. So, too bad. Well, I mean, Wicked is an existing musical, so I know a lot of the songs, so. It's okay.
That movie, it's really, really good.
No,
so
I know. I mean, like, me and Charlie love Cynthia Erivo and Ariana, so it's okay.
It's sick stuff, but I hope you find time to see it.
I know. You know that I wanted to watch that movie with Keke Palmer and SZA.
Oh my God, I hear amazing things already.
Okay, well, I don't know if you saw it on my story. Me and Charlie went to the Drew Barrymore show.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you the guests for
her
show until you get there. So we're like signing waivers, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy who like helps facilitate stuff, he comes out and is like, she's a great musician and actor. So the actor part like threw me off. And I knew that they were having a movie, but I like didn't think about it. Mm-hmm. And then he said SZA, and I was like,
crazy.
I was like, what? Like, I just picked the show on a whim, just to see if I could get tickets. And I love SZA. I've seen her live, like 3 or 4 times. I couldn't go to one tour because it was poor, but like I saw her at Gov Ball. She played like all of Control because it was like the 7th anniversary, and I was with my friend Dan, who I actually went to the SZA show with before, and me and him were like, gay, you know? And, you know, I love her.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
And we happened, so the way Drew's set is, there's like a stage where they have the couch and stuff, and then there's like a floor area that has like these big comfy seats. Me and Charlie got in the big comfy seats.
I didn't know she taped in New York.
Yeah, it's been in New York. It's the CBS building, which I didn't realize was literally right by my old apartment. And I was like, this is so close.
It is, isn't it?
It was like on 57th. I was on 54th. It's crazy.
Wow.
But we got in the big comfy seats, which is nice. It's like, ooh, a nice swivel. We're in the third row, basically. And Charlie's by the aisle where SZA walks down, so she passes by, right? But, like, SZA passes her right on the side. And,
oh my God.
And if you've ever seen a Drew show, they're very touchy. It's very...
Yeah. I've seen the clips on TikTok. So intimate.
Just like...
So here. Hugs.
So how are you doing? That's the Drew Barrymore show?
And that's the thumbnail.
But they truly... No, they were so cute because SZA had the same energy. I know both these bitches are ADHD as fuck.
Oh
because
my God.
they were like both on the couch like...
Hold on, because I know
like
Drew...
They're like holding hands like this. The entire time. And SZA was like loving it. And she's like leaning on the couch. I was like, are they flirting? I don't know what's happening.
Because Drew's an Aquarius and SZA's like... What is
They were talking about it. I forgot what she is, but they were talking about that for a hot minute.
Scorpio.
They definitely match each other's energy.
Yeah.
So it was very cute, and I loved it. And they talked about the movie.
Cute. I love her.
And they were talking about the movie, but we had a great time.
So cool.
If you've never been to those shows, they're free.
Yeah, they're free most of the time.
But it's easier to get for Drew. It's easier if you sign up on oneiota.com. Because I just signed up for it randomly and I got them.
Sometimes, by the way, these TV shows pay you to be there.
Sometimes. But I was lucky enough to get like a priority one instead of a general one. So we were, as long as we got there in time, like I'm pretty sure you can get a seat. And then the following week we went to Kelly Clarkson.
Okay.
And so I have unfortunately like not as good news for that one, and it's not because of her.
Okay, thank God.
It's more of just what they have to do for it. So the Kelly Clarkson show is all general admissions. There's no priority. You just gotta get there on time.
And Kelly Clarkson is not CBS?
No, it's in the Rockefeller Center. Oh, it's in Rockefeller. NBC, right? Yeah. Yes, wherever it's where Jimmy Fallon and all of them are. Yeah.
Okay.
We went there, and it was chill. The studio was set up a bit differently. It's like stadium seating, and then they have like these higher up ones. There's no floor seats, and the guests were Brienne from Game of Thrones.
Oh yes.
Wow, why is her name escaping me? And Josh Gad.
Okay.
And
Josh Gad. Olaf. Okay.
They definitely talked about Olaf.
Sure.
And it was cool. Like Kelly Clarkson herself, sweet, lovely. Her and Josh Gad were hilarious. And the problem is that when it came to Drew's show, we also went there on a particularly long filming day for Drew, but the breaks were longer. So Drew like interacted with the crowd and stuff. Like in between. It was really chill. Okay. But with Kelly Clarkson, they kind of make her go to every place like so quickly, you know? So she doesn't really have a chance to talk to anybody. I don't think that's any fault of her own. She just doesn't have time to. Like she has to be at this spot, and then this spot they have to film this little promo. We were a particularly loud crowd, and she and Josh kept reacting. He's like, "Whoa, you guys are like on point today." And I could tell she wanted to talk to us because she did like try to talk to us, but her mic, we can't really hear her if we're cheering too much because I think her mic is only line in, which means into the recording. Yeah. But her guest has a mic that I think is both, so we could hear Josh Gad more clearly than her. We could kind of hear her, but it seemed like she was just line in and nothing else.
That's so weird.
So it was hard to hear her sometimes, but I could tell she like wanted to talk to us, but she had to film things really quickly. And
how long was the runtime of the taping?
I don't know, like an hour or something. I mean, they make us do like clapping and like little promo stuff. Yeah. And I've read reviews where people are like, I'm disappointed how these shows are so big rehearsed. But from a standpoint of a person who worked in broadcast, even with all the cameras, you're trying to get a bunch of shots of the main people, which is the host. And I mean, granted, I didn't do television, I did sports, but the general idea they were trying to get, you try to get the guests the most and other stuff. And the rehearsed shots are just because you just can't always get all the reactions from the crowd. It just, you know, you need to also have cutaways for any sort of reasons. Because it does get boring if it's just the same 2 shots.
This is like televised, you know? I've been to a couple sets myself, and like, going there completely shattered like what my fantasy, what I thought it was. But
too many people have that fantasy that it's gonna, but you can't catch everything live though. Like reactions and other stuff.
No, I understand.
So it's just like, don't go in it trying to be like, they're gonna make you do some like rehearsed things like applauding and all this other stuff. Yeah. But don't act like you're not excited. Just fucking do it. Whatever.
Right. Like you're there.
You're there.
It's fun.
I don't know if it was just our show or if this was for all shows, but she does not sing live at the show for her cover. And you know what song she was going to do? Red Wine Supernova by Chapel Roan. We see her record the thing. I saw it on the teleprompter before it started, and I was like, I love that song. And I want to hear it. We did look it up afterwards, but...
Yeah. Oh, damn. So I think I actually saw that clip too on TikTok. Damn. You know what? It does look like she... But it's because...
But seeing how fast they make her move, and she has to film like twice a day, they had no breaks. Like, between the Drew show and that show, there's no way that they could do the performance live there, which sucks. But if you're going there to hear her sing, I'm sorry, you're probably not going to see it.
Damn.
I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, I figured, honestly.
She seems sweet, but also, the speed of everything, she has no time to interact with you. Just like there was a stark difference between the 2 shows on how they're filmed. It was so fast for Kelly's.
I mean, it's cool that like she tries to interact at all, because I mean, if I go to one of these shows or whatever, I kind of don't expect
me either.
To just like to interact at all.
With
I'm watching you.
Yeah, me too. That's the other thing. I've never expected celebrities to even really interact. Yeah. So it's interesting to read people's comments on like online when they're like, I was like, this is how I know none of you know how filming works. Yeah. But also just like, it always comes back to
the parasocial relationships.
It always comes back.
It always comes back to that.
People expect too much sometimes. Yeah. I just want to be there. It's like when you go to a concert, I don't expect them to acknowledge. I'm in a big ass crowd of people. I'm just there to see them live. Yeah. So I'm at the show to see her live. Like it's a concert.
I'm here to see the art, man. Like I'm here to see the art in
have
person.
Some giggles and whatever. But if I do, I recommend the Drew show just because she has more time in the breaks and she will interact more. Because I just think she has more time to. She's been doing it longer, and in New York particularly. Kelly was in LA first, and then came to New York. You know, the show might have changed formats and stuff. So. Yeah, I recommend the Drew show, though. It's fun.
I would like to go. That's fun.
We should sign up at the same time.
We should. We should. I mean, like, I
have no job right now. That's why I went.
I was going to say, like, I mean, I have a job, but I barely work.
It was fun. We had a good time. We went to Empanada Mama after. You know? So, that was good.
Oh, that's sick. I wanted to mention, so Bad Bunny dropped his album.
Bad Bunny, Benito.
El Conejo Malo dropped his album. All right.
I love it.
It's sick.
I didn't grow up with any of like, it's funny because Chris was here. He's Puerto Rican. You know that?
No.
Yeah, he's half Puerto Rican, half white. He looks very white, yes. Oh, well, he's Italian white. So he's an Italian Puerto Rican.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Kale and him joke all the time that they're half white and half brown, and that together they make one whole brown person and one whole white person.
Sick. Okay.
But so he was like, it was cool to listen to it, and some of this music, like stuff my grandpa used to play, and he liked it because it was like nostalgic and stuff, and then he liked how Bad Bunny did this because he's kind of more singing in these songs, and he liked it, so I really liked it.
Yeah. Did you see the short film that he came out with too?
No, actually, I didn't watch it yet.
It's really, really nice. Like that's the first thing I saw, and I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be touching.
You're like,
sentimientos. But it was pretty sick because the thing is, like, he drops it, and we were going to Puerto Rico, and like
when I saw that, I was like, did you?
No, we planned this for his birthday, for Travis's birthday. So like We had no clue Bad Bunny was going to just drop it right before I was going to Puerto Rico. And like literally
like
a week
these fun
before.
little kismet things, like how I went to Drew Barrymore, saw SZA, and you went to Puerto Rico when Bad Bunny did.
Dude.
Also, I'm sad that I wasn't in any of the random places he showed up in New York.
Yo!
I'm mad about it. I'm mad that I wasn't in that
The fact is that I was in Puerto Rico and he was here.
He did like this like kind of meetup thing at a bar in Manhattan.
Yes, I peeped the video.
My upstairs neighbor went to it. I was like, Alex, what the fuck is this?
Wow.
I just saw the story. I was like, what the? I was like, sir, you were not up there? Sir, you followed me. What is happening? Why are you here?
Yo, so
What the fuck?
so he drops it. We go to Puerto Rico, and when I tell you the soundtrack of the entire island is just that album.
Dude, it's a banger.
It's a banger
I
from
love that
top to bottom. And when so it was funny because we would drive around, and you know, like there's billboards
Yeah.
in the highways we're driving around, and you know how, like, you know, let's say it's like a Target billboard and they're like, you know, promoting, I don't know, like fucking chairs. And over there in Puerto Rico, it would be like a billboard of like the plastic chair on the album cover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it would say, debí comprar más sillas.
Mm-hmm.
And it would just be like a reference to his album. Like almost all of the billboards promoting some product is a reference to his album.
That's cool.
Like,
That's fun.
when I tell you they were fast with the promo,
Hell yeah. Well,
Fast.
you know the one thing that I'll say about brown people in general, Islanders especially, we real prideful. I mean, Filipinos,
yo.
the second they know you even a little Filipino, they're like, "Oy, Philippines, Philippines." You know, it's like I feel like it doesn't matter what kind of island you're from. It could be the
Yo.
Caribbean, it could be Puerto Rico, Hawaii, like some sort of islands. You know,
When I tell
and
you,
then you're all just like, "Oy."
and the week we were there was a festival going on, like this annual festival.
Oh shit!
And we didn't know that either. It wasn't until like
surprises.
right, like it was just a surprise back to back. I was like, oh my god, great stuff. And it's the San Sebastian Festival from Thursday to Sunday, and we were there from Monday to Saturday. So like we just caught Thursday, like the first day,
Nice.
and then we tried to get like Friday, but our last night there it rained, it poured, and it was like raining on and off the whole time we were there. So that's why I'm not brown and tanned and gorgeous. So, but yeah, the festival was going on and it was crazy. Like there was heads there, like so many heads, and like we were just there for Thursday. But by the time it was Sunday and I saw the videos of the festival, apparently there was like record numbers of people there. And like obviously it had to have been because of Bad Bunny. Because the way like I don't think I've ever seen that many people in like such like narrow streets, because like it's Old San Juan, so it's just like really like you've been, right?
No, I've never been to.
Oh, okay.
I get it though. Like I've
It's
been to
just-
places similar.
Yeah, it's like they're so narrow, but then there's like messes of people, and then all you hear is just like instruments and like, oh my god, it was like the pride was crazy, but there was a bunch of people there from what I saw at the last day. But it was just like vibes. We were like,
That's cool.
it was sick, and then it was Travis's first time ever going to Puerto Rico, and you know he's Puerto Rican, so he just like felt at home. But it was a really good time.
Nice.
I was sick for the most part, but we made the best of it.
That's
So
cool.
it was pretty sick.
That's cool though, like to go there and there's just like fun surprises.
Yeah, it was really cool. The first day we were there, we were supposed to do the bioluminescence thing.
Okay, yeah.
And they called us while we were brunching, and they said we couldn't do it because the moon was gonna be too big and too bright. The moon
It has
is
to
just
be
gonna
dark
like that. Yeah, it has to
to
be
do
like
it.
super, super dark.
Because I did like
You're telling me,
the Blue Grotto in like Italy,
Mhm.
but it's in a cave, so
yeah,
like, it blocks the light, luckily.
Mm.
So you can see the bioluminescence
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, we were just gonna go like in like just like a bay, like by the beach or whatever.
My friends are in the Philippines right now, and I'm so mad about it. Well, because they had asked me and Charlie to go.
I
but,
think you
like,
told me.
money wise, well, no, I'm planning to go next.
Oh, next year.
But
Yes.
it's because I couldn't go with them this year. Just money-wise and job-wise, it was, like, iffy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I would love to. Because also, like, my friend is who we went to the wedding in Costa Rica for.
Okay.
So, and it was going to be all the same friends that
Oh.
were going to go. And it would have been fun. And also, my friend's a planner. And you know how I'm always a planner? It's kind of nice to not have to plan stuff.
Oh.
But she's been giving me, like, I've been looking at her stories, and she has, like, recs for, like, places to go.
Cool.
Because she did go to, like, an area I want to go to, like, Palawan and, like, El Nido and stuff. But I keep seeing her stories, and, like, I want to be in the Philippines.
Oh. How long are they there for?
I don't know. They're probably there for, like, a couple weeks or something like that. I mean, it's a long flight.
No,
So you got you gotta go, like, 2 weeks minimum.
So how long is the flight from here?
Like 18 hours.
Fuck.
17, 18 hours or something.
Oh my god. The flight from here to Italy was long to me. I think that's the longest flight I've ever been on. But 18 hours is crazy.
Yeah, it's like 17 hours or something like that.
I would prefer stops if it's that long.
No, I'm trying to save up money to get business class and literally have, like, a seat to sleep in.
Oh my god, yeah.
So I'm like, I want to save up because that's the one time I will splurge is going to the because also depending where you go in the Philippines, it's cheap as fuck to do shit over there.
Yeah,
compared to the US.
Right. You just gotta get there.
You just gotta get there. The flight is expensive, and that's the part that you gotta prepare for.
Yep.
Going to Asia takes long, and it's like I really want to go to Asia trips, and we want to eventually do that, but yeah, it's the flights. And you have to, like, be there. I want to be in those places minimum 2 weeks because it's going to take so long to fucking get there.
Yeah.
So that's why I gotta, like... That's why I feel like that's why people do Europe trips first. Because I've been to Europe a few times and, like...
Yeah. Because it's just easier to go.
Yeah. And I've been, like, Caribbean and, like, Costa Rica and stuff. It's easier. I still invited you, so, like, if you want to save money.
I mean, that'd be kind of sick. It's because, like, you know, I have an airline credit card, you know, so I'm trying to rack the miles.
Yeah,
man. I want to go. So
yeah, you gotta think of the flights.
We gonna see. Because it's not an astronomical price, you know.
No,
there's a whole entire year to save up.
I know, but you know, like I said, every time I try to plan a trip, shit happens. So I'm trying to just, like, start saving now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing happens.
Philippines.
Philippines.
It's that TikTok sound. Have you heard that sound?
No.
Maybe it's because I'm in Filipino TikTok.
Yeah.
I get Spanish TikTok too, though. I don't know how I'm everywhere.
Oh my god. Give me a second. Hold on. I think I have a little something here. I was in an Uber and the driver was Filipino and he was like, Melissa, have some coffee.
Melissa.
have some coffee. Mints. They're right there on the door. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's just I forgot what the original video was, but it's just this guy. He goes, "Hoi, Philippines," and it's like a slow clap, and everyone uses it for just, like, when they're excited about it. But that's how I feel like the energy of, like, Pride is. The second they see a Filipino thing, they're just like. Very prideful.
I love it. Fuck yeah.
It's very funny.
So, I want a Smirnoff Ice. Is it a Smirnoff? Is that what it's called?
No, it's sparkling ice. Smirnoff has alcohol in it. I thought you weren't drinking.
No. I thought this was called, like, something else.
No, sparkling ice.
I want an ice. Please. Yeah, I'm starting this well, first it started off as like a physical kind of challenge. So I'm kind of, like, doing my own thing now and, like, you know, going to the gym and doing all those New Year's resolutions things that people are doing. But since I've been in the gym, I started a new gym. I'm at LA Fitness now.
La Fitness.
Which is it's pretty great so far. And it's better than Planet Fitness just because, like, I feel like Planet Fitness just gives kids that go to high school come here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but, like, it's cheap and I can use it in California. It's, like, accessible.
Yeah.
But, like, I also am a person, I just don't give a fuck about anybody around me when it comes to the gym. So I just kind of, like,
I understand.
I do my own thing.
I understand that. And, like, I feel like, well, that was juicy. I feel like I'm, like, I am the same way of it, but I also just want to be around people that have similar goals to me, and like one of my most annoying pet peeves at gyms are when people just be like hanging around on equipment that I might need or that others might need, and they're just kind of like on their phones and they're just like on machines, and it's like this is like the longest rest of your life, but you're just like there hogging machines and just fucking around, and I don't want to be around people that are fucking around in the gym. So
I don't have a job, so I'm trying not to spend too much money on a gym. So.
I hear you. I feel you.
I was doing
You're doing ClassPass?
Well, I just canceled mine because I don't have money. But I still have my Planet Fitness, but I haven't like done any movement in a while. I'm gonna just try to slowly just do stuff at home because I need to, but I also have to save money paying for stuff for like trying to get the photo business off, and but also make sure I have like rent money for the next few months.
Plug it
right now.
Plug it.
I have a photo booth business in New York.
If you have parties, events,
we have a cheap option and a more robust option though. If you guys want, we can fit any budget. It's whatever. It's for funsies. Well, not for funsies. This is like a business for me. I've been trying to start that up. It's been rough. It's been slow. I mean, I feel like January's been like rough for a lot of people though. I'm trying. Like, it's hard. It's been rough. But I'm still trying not to like give up on it because I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Like I do have like a drop off booth where like I don't stay there with the booth. But like I design stuff. I mean, like it still kind of does with my job. I'm trying to like, because I'm a designer and I animate some stuff that I feel like people don't really do for photo booths. But the ones I do, like we attend when it has like prints and stuff. We're still a goofy time, it's just us.
It's a fun, silly, goofy time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I also feel like
I'm in Brooklyn, so you're close by too. It's a good time. It's fun.
Okay.
Smile and Snap Booths. That's what it is. Although that name is cute and I like it, I realized there's a bunch of other people who use like Smile in it or Snap in their names, and I do a little bit regret it because I kind of wish I used different words. Because it kind of fucks up the Google search, but it's okay. I'm just trying to use like more word of mouth, kind of stuff. It's been hard though, but here we are. We're Smile and Snap Booths. Here we are.
I mean, here's to like be.
If you're starting a business, really think about the name. But you live, you learn. I don't have any more in here, but I'm gonna cheers on that.
Cheers on the business gaining some more traffic. It's January, so it's right after the holidays, and
I know the holidays were rough because I kind of went public mid-November, and even the holidays would be a good thing to start up. I started a little too late because people plan holidays a little earlier. So I people already had stuff going. And a lot of people are out of town, so it wasn't the best time to really do it. But
That's dope, though.
But yeah, it's just like so I'm gonna try to do it. So I looked at a lot of tips and I have like a plan for it. And we're gonna try to do that.
Cool.
While I'm still like looking for some like freelance for motion and stuff. I had a couple projects fall through, so I also gotta do that stuff.
I feel like I'm trying to like break into this like fitness space right now, but I feel like content creation is just like so hard for me when it comes to.
Oh yeah, I talked about this all the time because I did social media. I went to TikTok,
right?
But like I make the stuff, But I will say I don't handle strategy. I handle production and post production. I make the things. I mean, we plan how we're going to shoot stuff, and then we make the videos, but I don't plan strategy and when to post and stuff like that. I mean, we present ideas to people, but it's hard to also be your own content creator. I think it's also, I've realized, I mean, obviously I still have to work on it, but I'm realizing that I guess you should have a strategy, but at the same time, just like post as if you're, I don't know, talking with your friend, I guess. And that's what I need to do more of. Just like, so I went to this event today.
Right.
Watch what the fuck happens. I think I'm just gonna have to start being a little. Well, the problem is I don't have enough like content of like just me. So that's why I'm trying to do more events because I need to. It's hard to like film myself sometimes. So, like,
I hear you.
I also don't remember. I literally did like 2 events where I like did not shoot enough.
Yes, and that's another thing. I think also it's that too. It's like you are so like in the moment of what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
That like recording, filming yourself is the fucking last thing on your mind.
I think maybe we should just get GoPros and just strap it to us.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do
that. Might actually be easier.
Yeah,
because at least I'm like, if it's one of those little mounts that just connects your hat or something, it's nice and small. You know, little GoPros.
Yeah,
they're nice and small. So maybe we just like, this is what we're gonna help with each other. Maybe we should just we can get some cheap GoPro. We don't have to get new ones, but just small little cameras. And what we do is get one of those mounts that just connects to the chest or the hat or something, and just remember to put it on, turn it on, and just go do your fucking thing. I think that's what we need to do.
Just that.
It's that perspective of when you just see the hands.
Right. Have you seen those glasses?
Yeah, I have seen those. They seem like they'd be expensive though.
I know.
And I need them for prescription.
Blind, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna be so expensive.
Not only do I have to pay for the glasses, I also need to pay for the lenses.
I need the fucking lenses.
I had to bring the boys to the groomers for like a little yearly groom, and I accidentally grabbed Charlie's prescription sunglasses, and she is not as blind as me. And I was in the Uber like, I'm like squinting. I was like, oh shit, I can't see shit.
We can't live our lives like this, you know? Lorrie, I'm low key, high key thinking about getting LASIK.
I've determined though for me that I like how I look with glasses.
I understand.
And I don't want to be one of those fake people who can see and I'm just putting on frames.
so yes. Same. I thought about that too, but I'm like, I'm still gonna have to wear glasses because of all the blue light in front of the monitors that I do,
I'm on the computer constantly.
Yeah, like I have blue light
same
thing on my glasses too, so I'm gonna need some pair of glasses even if I do become a 2020 normal person.
I'll wait till I have another full-time job that'll cover LASIK, but I don't know if I'll do LASIK. I've just got used to it at this point.
Yeah,
the glasses thing does look cool though, like
right. They do.
But I just need a tiny camera. I mean, there's a lot of tiny cameras. I just need to put it somewhere and turn it on.
Yeah. Honestly.
You know?
So I feel like I need to set it and forget it, you know?
That's what I'm saying. We just need one of those little mounts.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Because it's so hard for me.
It's hard. I think, I also just I have that perfectionist mind space because I usually have to do stuff for clients and stuff, and brands.
Yeah.
And I gotta stop doing that. I think all of us do that.
It's hard, and
hard.
I want it to be so good, and
I know I wanna do cinematic shots, which I still can do, right. But it's just I think about it too much.
Yeah,
and then I just end up not filming anything.
The procrastination just.
Well, this is just I forget, and I just I never even set a camera, so it's just it sucks.
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, whatever. Maybe next time. Next time never comes.
Yeah. Or we'll try this year. I mean, even for this podcast. I mean, we haven't.
Honestly. Seriously.
Well, it's because we really wanted the next time to be in person, and you got sick a million times. Well, one time, and then
one time in a million
years.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah.
We'll try. Let's just try. I think let's try. Come on. Let's just try.
Let's try.
As the hardest we can. And
okay.
See what happens.
Okay. This is the year of trying.
Trying. That's what. Yeah, actually trying. I think I have to. I think everyone does.
Yeah.
And, job market with everyone looking for work. We just gotta try our hardest. That's what we gotta do.
It's shit right now, but.
Yeah, job market's not good. No bueno.
No, it's bad. It's bad. I've honestly I was looking for work, and
I was gonna ask you, weren't you for a while trying to think of
for such a long time, and I just feel like I gave up.
It's hard,
and I'm still looking at stuff, and it's so crazy. I get really upset with contractors emailing me about jobs. I reply to them. Recruiters. I reply to them. Nothing.
I know. I got hit up for a few things, and it just didn't happen. I also need to update my website. I really need to be better about updating my personal website, even if I have a full-time job. Yeah. Granted, some of the stuff like Disney and TikTok, I don't know if I was allowed to really post those yet. So now I can. But there were some stuff I could have put up and I just never did. So now I have about 4 years to catch up on stuff on my website.
You have to update that.
I'm trying to do it this week. I have to. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like at this point I'm at like a crossroads with my job because I'm like my job gives me lots of liberties.
Crossroads.
I didn't want to do it. Glad you did. But I don't know. I'm just kind of like at this place with my job where it's kind of like I have liberties and I have like certain freedoms and perks and stuff like that, which make me venture out into other things.
Yeah.
So
I got laid off, so I had no choice. So that's how it was at TikTok. But
yeah,
it happens.
Yeah. But
I think we're all feeling that. I think that's all like collectively, like going into this podcast today is just it's been a hard time for everybody.
Yeah.
And
yeah, honestly.
I just want us all to try, and we love you, and I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah.
At least the best that you can.
Yeah,
It's
honestly.
real bad. And we're trying. We're trying to live. Like, just trying to
live.
Trying to just breathe.
Live and breathe and get through this year. On that note,
let's just figure it out.
On that note.
I know we need to end it before it gets too depressing, but really,
yeah.
I implore everybody to just try. And we believe in you.
We do.
We're just trying our best out here.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even say welcome to the chaos, you know? Because everyone
But we also
chaos.
haven't recorded in like months.
That's true. But
it's just chaos.
It's chaos, and it's been chaos all January, so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. I know that we usually have a topic, and the topic is everything.
Yep.
It's just shit.
The topic is everything.
The topic is everything. Yeah, it's been a while. But thank you for joining us. If you're new, we're 30s Dirty and Thoughtin'. We are on YouTube and Spotify, and we're on TikTok. I guess it's alive, so I guess we can go back to try to post on there. It's at 30s Dirty Thoughtin'. Our email is at 30dirtythoughtin'. No S. And we always say this, but email us. I don't know what.
Email us anything at this point.
Just emails.
You can just email us maybe a happy face emoji. I'll be so good with that.
We're open to recipes. And yeah. I hope y'all are doing okay. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
And bye.